All right, all right, all right. We are live. There's a race to the finish line today. Let's see, I'll just open up the right chat so I can see that you guys are here and I can pay attention to what's going on. How's everyone feeling? Let me just open you guys up, shall I? Let's see, who's here today? Can you believe 10 days has gone so fast? I feel like we just started. And then 10 days. Right. I'm just trying to open the chat so I can see you and respond to you properly rather than generally. So just we'll wait for this one to open up. Yeah. Here we are. Oh, who's crying? Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. Who did the sad face? Hi, Kamini. Nice to see you. Hi, Mr. I know. Last day emotions, last day emoticons. Hey, Angela. Good morning to you. Hey. Yeah, crazy. The time has gone so quickly. Super crazy. I know, right? And how are you guys feeling? Are you feeling empowered, inspired? Hello, Miss Jenna. Oh, Rose, we love that you stayed awake. Plow through the time, drink a coffee. Hey, Brad, nice to see you. Hey, Sunny. So good to see you too. Hey, Lindsay, I know you're there. Awesome. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Shamara. Nice to see you. I know. Where the hell did 10 days go, Mama Bear? I know. So crazy. Time just really 1 minute this was an idea, and now we're at the end of the idea, and there's so much that's been shared, and there's so many layers of, what's, come about in this group. It's just so darn cool. You guys are so darn cool. Our family is about to abrupt halt. What will I do at 5 p.m. every day now? I know. What will they do, right? Well, what is it, 3 o'clock in Bali, right, Paula? Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Baxter. Hey, Baxter, I'm coming to see you. Brunch Saturday morning, just saying, in case I forget, because my brain. Oh, well, I love that you guys feel this way. I don't want to leave you either. And we've got options for that, right? So, but before we talk about tomorrow, let's just sit with where we are today. Is that okay? Nana Sue's in the house. Yeah. Yeah, Nana Sue's in the house. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love it. I love you guys. So I was going through all of your questions and elements, and I sort of got lost with where to start, right? So what I thought I might do, because some people have there's so many things and so many places, and hey, good afternoon, Donzi. Hey, Stacey. Hey, hey, hey. So what I would like to do is there's a couple of things for today. Just to make this super effective, we want to, one, go over any questions that you might have while you've got me here. So that's one thing. The second thing is I want to introduce you to your Bolster groups, or introduce the whole idea of this networking group, because you've got this beautiful community of just epic souls. And so I think we can really use this as a platform to grow each other and support each other in a very connected, authentic, beautiful way. So we want to definitely be activating that, and I'll talk to you about the Bolster groups. I also need to tell you who my one is. I can't. How can I just have one? I've got 101, right? There's about 40 of you guys that have just shown up every damn day. I was like, oh my God, I want to work with you all the time. I just want to be here with you all the time. You've just, you've just really inspired me to keep going. So I love it. Hey, Wendy, nice to see you. Hey, Michelle. Thanks. Yeah, it was just a hunch, a twinkle in the eye just a little while ago. So that's super cool. So while I've got everyone here and while we've got some other people coming on, I'd love to check in. Who's got some questions that they want to open up with or share within the group, something that you would like me to have a look at or investigate? Pop it in the comments. If you can do that for me, and if someone else cannot answer that question so I can follow the thread, because you know, I can do technology. I think I do technology super well, but you know, who really knows? So any questions that you have that you want me to answer, pop them in the group. I'm going to take the first one that pops up. So there's that one, because I was looking at some of you guys, I was looking at the bios, and I'm checking in the group on my phone because I can be faster on my phone, right? So I'm not being rude. Imagine, oh, I'm just on my phone right now. And so there were some really cool bios going on, which I really, really loved. So yeah. Yes, everyone. Well, actually, don't email. Remember, oh, was it this group? I speak too much, actually. Email is not okay because it just gets lost in the field. Do I have a suggestion? Pillar responses, suggestion for link. Okay, so let's start here. Mr. Do I have a suggestion for length of captions for Instagram and Facebook? I don't have it as far as like a number is concerned. So, you know, with a Twitter, you know, it's 140 characters. What I think is really important is that your content and your caption is relevant to your audience. What is your audience looking for? If your audience is coming to you for education, I think to create a mixture of both short and long form copy is really cool. Again, it's personal preference. I tend to find at the moment Facebook loves a long copy, right? So if you have a little bit of education, you have a long form copy, Facebook really, really loves that. So don't be frightened to pop, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs, maybe not 6, but you know, between 3 and 5 paragraphs is probably the sweet spot in Facebook for sharing content and actually delivering something that's super compelling. I'm finding with my clients, the longer copy they write in Facebook, the more engagement they're getting. Instagram is a little different because obviously it's visual. I think keep it enough for people to not have to scroll too much. So again, I'd say somewhere between your 2 and 4 paragraphs is probably about right, but you can test it out. Like I think sometimes just a little sentence is sort of perfect, right? And then other times, you know, giving a little bit of depth to the story really works. So I think it really depends on what you're sharing in that piece of time. I think mix it up to keep it interesting. Don't just have one formula. So that was my way of saying you can do whatever feels right for you. Aha. Yeah, I'm the same, Mr. I don't love really long, lengthy posts. I tend to gloss over them and look for the bottom. So if that's how you feel about it, don't do that, right? Because that'll be the place that you create from. And when you create from that place of disconnect, this is not what this is about, right, for us. So I think that's important. Oh, Susie, it's all right. You can watch the rest later if you want to, no problem. It's lovely to have you here. Shmara was also asking how long are we going to keep the course open for? And this is something that I've been talking about with a couple of other course providers. And what we've found is that when you keep it open for a long time, the group just like withers away, right? So I'm going to let you know about that next week. It's not today's thing, but my suggestion will be, it will definitely be up and available for the next month for everyone, right? And then we'll work out what the best thing is for the group and everything after that. Question, now I've expanded my knowledge, should I contact my graphic designer who did my original logo and style and redo it now, adding the colors? I think, yes, get your graphic designer from your mood board, if you have created one, I would create some sort of mood board or template so that your designer has not just your logo, but your colors, your fonts, all of that place. So you've got like a brand visual guide within that, and to make it more robust, and maybe some examples of, you know, this is what a post would look like, I think that would be really well done. Holly-Ann, you're never late to my party. We'll have to watch later. Computing trouble. Totally get it. I was running like a crazy person. I sat down at my computer at 2 minutes to. I wasn't going to divulge that, but I'm an oversharer. Something not on topic. The biggest thing, biggest thing stopping me going forward. It's getting cohesive photos. I don't want to do a photo shoot all the time. Do you think it matters if photos are all casual, coat hangers, or do you think it lowers value? I think you can do a variety of images. I think as long as you have a theme and an editing style that's consistent, it's okay. Particularly, Paula, for you, because you're talking products, retail base. I think you can have images of the clothing. You can have, like, you know, obviously fashion shoots, but then you can probably add some really beautiful detail into elements that don't require a professional shoot. So I think you can create some diversity in your feed by mixing it up. You don't always have to have just the fashion shots or just the professional shots. I think that works really well. And also, if you've got someone wearing your clothes or wearing your garments, so this would be a cool opportunity for you to be sharing and getting other people to create content for you. So you could almost have like a little micro campaign where you say, hey, you know, we're running a campaign, we want to show us your style, tag us to win, blah blah blah, and then you're going to all these people sending you some beautiful images, and then you can add that to it too. So that's sort of cool. No, it's fine, no problem. At least a month. I promise, a month, right? So I've missed some of the other questions. Let me see what else is going on here. Let's see, I don't hear my own voice because that's annoying. Mute. All right, comment. What's going on here? Oh. Thank you, month is great. Late to the party. Is that all? Question? No, got that one. How am I working from Zoom to Facebook Live? Wendy, in your Zoom account settings, you can actually turn that on. If you go to advanced meeting settings, there's a space in there where you can turn on Zoom integration to Facebook and to YouTube and to other spaces. I would just Google search how to link Zoom to Facebook, and it'll walk you through the steps. It's very, very simple. Then once you've done that, you start with your Zoom recording. The little button at the bottom says more with 3 dots. You just click go live to Facebook and choose where you would like that to go. I've created a new Facebook cover on my profile photo. I would move, and my profile is in the way. No, you can't remove it. So change the style for Deb. So she says, I've created a new Facebook cover, but my profile photo is in the way. God dang, profile photos, that's ridiculous. So no, you can't move your profile photo. So I would change the orientation of your Facebook cover. The other thing with Facebook covers, so if this screen is a Facebook cover, everything that you can see me, you need to stay like within the lines, because when it goes to mobile, it cuts the edges off, right? So you need to make sure that your key image and your key copy and text sits in the middle-ish of your cover, because you need a little bit of gap space, like free space that's just like filler space on the sides. If you have your photo, it'll end up being chopped off. If you have writing, it'll end up being chopped off. So make sure that that it looks like that. Sorry, hopefully that was helpful for Deb. Let's see what else is going on. Why is that not refreshing for me? I got this. Would love your feedback, please. I've come up with, I'm here to expand you emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually into freedom. Oh, I like that. It's so powerful. My name's Michelle. I'm your personal healing alchemist, quantum tour guide. Whew. Leading you home to love the quantum way. I think that's so powerful. I got teary, so I know it's the truth, right? They're truth bumps. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. If you can shorten, well, it depends. If you're going to put this on your, say, your Instagram, obviously you can just say, I'm your personal healing alchemist and quantum tour guide, leading you home to love. I think that's perfect. I really love it, Michelle. It's really powerful. It's definitely you. Yeah. Yeah. The profile photos in the middle too. That's okay. Are you using just don't use the same photo. So they're different photos, Deb. So the profile photos in the middle. It shouldn't be on your phone. It'll be on the side. On your laptop, it'll be on the side. The profile photo, like your Facebook profile photo, will sit underneath the cover, but cover some of the cover. What Facebook cover size to use? Oh, it always changes. I can't remember off the top of my head, Sunny. I will pop that in the group. Sorry, I'm not good with all of those. I'm good with technical, but I'm not good with all the technical. So yeah, that's an easy one. What else is going on? Oh, you guys are so good. You guys are so good. I love it. At least a month. I love it. You also know there's a hack, or not a hack, but your Facebook cover photo is different from your Facebook event photo, which is different from your Facebook group photo, right? So Facebook cover photo on your page is a different size to a Facebook group cover, right? Which is a different size to a Facebook event cover. So if you're in Canva, make sure that you actually is putting Facebook cover photo or Facebook page cover photo, or if you're Google searching that, Google Pixel Facebook page cover, because there's lots of different covers in Facebook, and the event cover is wider and thinner than the actual page cover is longer and thin. Why didn't they make it the same? We'll have to call Mark and tell him. Yep. Hey, beautiful Jordana. Miss first few classes. I'll look at replay, send you an email. Great presentation. Oh, so cute. Yeah, thank you, Jordana. Super lovely to see you here. All right. So if there's no other questions coming up straight off the bat, maybe everyone can do this little activity for me. What I want you to put down in the group comments, the first thing I want you to say is, what has been the greatest value for you guys over the past 10 days? Pop it down, let me know what's been the most valuable thing for you, no matter where you're at. If you're a day 1, day 10, day just working it out as you go along, mixing it all up, what's been the most valuable part of the past 10 days of this whole program for you? I would love to know. Pop it in the feed so I can find out. Thanks for the tips, it's super helpful. No problem. I'm super happy to be of service. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Linda. I haven't seen you before. It's super lovely to see you here. Content mapping has been the most helpful. Thanks. Do you have suggestions how to convert people from personal page to business page? Invite them, send them a personal invite. So I would go ahead, create like a beautiful little post, almost like your Uber bio, to say, hey, I'm on a mission to help inspire people in their true divine creativity, and I'm sharing lots in my Facebook page. Please follow me here and invite anyone that you feel is on the same journey too. Something like that could work. Content mapping, content to my values, requirement to turn up, helps commitment. Learning about pre-posting. Oh, yes. You don't know. Content mapping, implementing steps into the business. Cool. So much learning. I need a business page. You do need a business page. Yes. Cool. Cool. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Values. Yes to the values. 2 words is your vision, right? So cool. Ah, Melissa, you're so nice. Scheduling a content mapping. Awesome. And watching how we use it all, right? Hopefully you've seen some of the behind the scenes stuff about how we use the content mapping, for us, but also for our clients. It's super cool. Yeah, thanks, Melissa. That's super kind. Where do I start? Certainly much. Content mapping, software integration, communication, values, finding photos to match your values, right? That's super fun. Wormhole funness. I love it. You guys are epic. Been lovely, empowering, so much to learn. Believes I can do it, even though I'm just learning. We can all do it, Shamara. Yeah, I think sometimes it's just getting clear on what the outcome is. Like, where do you want to take someone in the journey? For someone like you, you're in this natural space of healing, connection. There's a lot of opportunity for connection in social media. So, but we have to show up. It's like me not wanting to show up. I don't want to show up. But I do want to show up now. But I didn't before, right? I didn't want to show up. I wanted to just be the girl behind the screen doing it for everyone else. So, yeah, it's important to let your magic shine so that people can connect in, whatever that is. Authentic magic, not the thing we think we need to be, just you and your superpower. I've given you confidence. Thank you, Kamini. I'm glad that we've given you some confidence. Yeah. Gracias yourself. So is a wormhole. Yes, Pinterest lover now, says Rose. Connecting with yourself as being, oh, thanks, Angela. You guys are so nice. Scheduling, number one. So cool. Yeah, so cool. You guys are amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. The next thing I need you to think about is, what is it that what's the biggest challenge that you still have? How can I help you? Because for me, it's all about how do I add value. So I want to know, what's the biggest challenge that's still sitting there after all the courses and all the documents and the units and the bits and the bars and all the stuff that we're doing? What's the challenge? Let me know. So is a wormhole. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry, right? Yeah, let me know. What's your challenge? We're still going to have challenges. I have challenges every day, right? Learning about Facebook business for our pages. Cool, cool, cool. So solution for that one straight off the bat, Rose, if you're not already in it, I'm going to send everyone the links. I run another group called Building an Online Community, Building a Business and Online Community. And in that, I talk quite a bit about Facebook business, and I'm going to do much more about Facebook business. So please join that group. You'll get the link. Biggest challenge. Yes, Sunny, I see that in you too. So try and get out of your head for that one and tap into your deeper essence to be able to bring that together. Mr. You can bring this together. Think of it like a piece of art. Yeah, you got it. Learning Hootsuite. Yes, Hootsuite's okay. I had to learn Hootsuite for D because D's like, I like Hootsuite more than I like Later. Can you do Hootsuite? I'm like, sure, we do one. We do them all. So yes, I am happy to share with you whatever I can on the Hootsuites. Are you on the new Facebook style? I don't know what that is, Deborah. How the bloody computer works and all the pages you now need to use. Sorry, Beck. Yeah, you are going to have to use a couple of things, or like Beck, you're busy. I've said it to you before. I think you're going to need some sort of personal assistant. You're going to need some sort of BA. One of the other people in this group, and she may or may not be on this call, is a dear friend of mine called Karen. And Karen is like a full technophobe. She hates it. She just gets weirded out with it. She's doing so well. She started a Facebook group. She's in there. She's doing things. She's working it out as she goes. She gets a bit of help when she needs some help. So you guys got this. You guys got this. Keep it in one place. So how to go from Canva to Google Drive to Later to hashtags to matching. Yes. Save all of your things from Canva into your Google Drive. Create folders around that. I would keep folders for everything, right? So just try and organize it, whatever that looks like for you. However you organize things, organize this the same way, but online. So whether you're putting things in your in a Google Drive, or where you're putting things in your hard drive, or however you organize your existing things, just subsection everything so you can find things easily. Yeah, you can switch from the new to the classic. I actually like the classic old style of the Facebook Business Manager. I am spot on for this one. Do you have a tool to analyze hashtags? I have some links I can share with you. Yes, Donna, you need to set up a base for business. But as for me now, do I post it now, get followers? I would just do it under your personal page, Donna Gaskin, right? People will follow you, and when you're ready to launch, you can say, hey, here's this whiz bang thing I've been doing. That's what I would do. It would be a challenge finding photos until I contacted some photographers I permission to use their stock, landscape for holiday shots. Yes, you probably do need to do a shoot. Melissa, let me know where you are and we can connect you with people for that. There's amazing photographers in this group, and also there'll be amazing photographers where you are. So cool. My new challenge is organizing everything to connect you. Just answer this. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so cool, so cool. Where else have we got? Biggest challenge is still content mapping. I love it. Yeah, keeping it all together. Cool, cool. Thought it would be a challenge. I think, Melissa, I really use, if you haven't already had a look at it, I really love Unsplash. I think they've got really beautiful images. So have a look there. There's some beautiful stock images, and there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen before. So I think that's really, really cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to know from you guys is so that was your biggest challenge. And the next thing I want to know from you guys is, what do you want to learn? What do you want help learning, right? So you can let me know what that looks like so I can point you in the right direction. Pop it in the comments so I know. Oh my God, Paula, I have the best photographer in Bali. All of my photos were taken in Bali. She is a Bali photographer of the year. She's the most connected, epic, beautiful human being I've ever had the pleasure to work with. She's done most of my clients' photographies. You're going to love her. Send me a message, I'll connect you. Yeah. Oh my God, you're going to love her. I'm so excited when I connect her. We move people from, I wouldn't move people from your personal page, but I would definitely let people know that you have a business page and you're sharing your magic in that in a more structured way. And I would do that. I think that's probably where I would start for you, Shamira. Challenge combining a few strengths into one. Architecture design with helping people on a personal level, perhaps. I think you've got this beautiful, Jordana, you've got this beautiful space of, you know, you've got an eye for design and architecture. And so then I think empowering people to be able to come up with their own style and how that evolves in their living, right, I think is super important. So, you know, empowering people to find an environment that actually embodies who they are, I think is super powerful. I think that can be linked if you feel that way. Yeah. Pass it on. She's not expensive. Oh my God, she's so cheap. I can't tell because we've got several photographers in the group. I can't tell you the price, but all I can tell you is she's not expensive. She's amazing. How to get more followers and engagement. Bolster groups. I'm onto that one next. How to add more people to my personal page than your business page, or just connect them. You just have to, there's a couple of ways organically to add people to your personal page. And then invite everyone to your business page. Yeah. I'll have to have a look, Deborah. Let me have a look for you. All right. So this looks good. Amazing. How would you fit the right price point for services? Yeah, that's always a challenge, right? I did a thing in the other group around pricing and knowing your value in the marketplace. If you're not in that group, Melissa, go in, and if you need some help, we'll tag you on that particular piece. How to deal with the feelings of overwhelm, trying to make it all come together. You know, Mister, you're the most connected, gifted soul. You're really enlightened. Just find your center, find your space, be present with where you're at, ask yourself what's the next most important thing, and trust that you know it already. Yeah, that's what I would do. Cool. Awesome. So let's talk about how we support each other in this space, because one of the things I wanted, it's one thing to like for me to just turn up and give you all this stuff, which I so wanted to do, and I've been meaning to do for a long time. But I also want this to be a meaningful opportunity for you guys to exponentially grow. And so Facebook really rewards, and Instagram really rewards pages that have organic likes and follows on them. You guys already know this. So what I've created in Unit 10 is this opportunity for us to create a bolster group. Now, a bolster group is an opportunity, depends on how many people in the group. If we have lots of people, I'll do 2 groups, but ideally about 20 people. They're 20 people that become your social network, if you want a better expression. And in that bolster group, what you would do is every day you would post your latest post, and everyone makes a commitment to like and comment on everyone's posts. You do it once a day, you make a 10-minute commitment to go in and like and comment with everyone in the group. What that does is, first of all, now you're 10xing your reach with the group, but because you're commenting and liking within that, the algorithm will share your posts and your content in a greater way. So bolster groups are not only great for supporting each other and creating a really beautiful networking pod, but they're also really super cool for expanding your reach and expanding your organic engagement and growth. So what I want to do is in number 10 under bolster group, anyone who's willing to be part of a bolster group, it's collaborating, that's totally what it is. Pop your details into that Unit 10 headline where I put bolster group, what we need, and then there's a form in there, and it's just a spreadsheet. Go and enter your details in a spreadsheet. who you are, what you do, who you serve, all the stuff we did yesterday, and then your handles, and I'll create bolster groups and then connect you guys, right? And we'll connect you guys. I'll do that here in this group. So I'll tag you and say, this is bolster group 1, this is bolster group 2. The only caveat that I have for you in this space, don't commit to a bolster group if you're not going to participate, because otherwise it's not fair, right? So you're better off to have 10 engaged people. Remember, this is not about numbers. This is not ego-driven numbers for numbers' sake. This is about genuine connection. That's what we're doing here. This whole thing is about genuine connection. This is about connecting and supporting people, and knowing that in that genuine connection and support, you're going to be able to expand your reach, expand your message, expand your network. What I'm looking for is to create groups of people who can support each other, so you don't have all the same people in all the same groups, right? So amazing. I love that. So if this is something that you would be willing to do, what you'll find is that you'll have this beautifully closed, not closed, but like close group of supporters that will allow you to look after each other, right? And I'll put the details in here for the bolster group, so you can just update that. But yeah, this is a really great way for you to keep this momentum on. The level of engagement in this group. Now, Angela, you can do this anywhere. Social media, it's worldwide, baby, worldwide. We're all over the world. So I put the link to the bolster group in here, put your details on there. It doesn't matter when you post, but for example, like for say, Esther and her work, it doesn't matter if she's only working with people in the US or in Canada in that time zone, because she's speaking to a global market, right? But for you, Angela, if you're speaking to mostly a UK market, then maybe you just need to let me know that you want to be just location based, right? But for most of us in the group, you're looking at creating global online opportunities. Some of the bricks and mortar businesses like Sunny and his photography business, obviously having, local market is probably better, unless you have some sort of online sugar, right? That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, this is super fun. Jordana, your biggest strength is connecting and facilitating, and you provided me with the greatest gift when we were in Croatia last year. When I was feeling less than, you helped me to see that I was enough. And so you have the deepest ability to see into the heart of people and empower them to be more than. And I'm so grateful and so blessed to have a you in my world. Thank you. I digress. Okay, so everyone's done that. If you're commenting, yes. If you're commenting, does it help you? Yes. So when you're in the bolster group, what you want to do is you want to like some. So everyone's going to share their daily posts in that, right? Daily posts. And then from there, you will click on the post, you'll like it, and you'll comment. Genuine comment, not just a love heart, smiley face, thumbs up. Just something that's relevant. Remember what I said, use your words, more than 4 words. If you're using a couple of words and an emoji, like it's going to have much better engagement than just dropping an emoji in there. It's just much more connected. This is what we're about. We're about this content that connects, and we're not just about dropping our stuff for dropping our stuff's sake. It's not okay. So yes, see what else is going on here. Commenting, yes, we'd love to be part of the group. Cool. You guys are awesome. Bolster away, I love it. Oh yeah, Angela. So I met Mr. and Jordana. I don't know if there's anyone else in this group that I met when I was at Mind Valley University last year in Croatia, which was an epic experience. Yes, so you would post on Instagram and Facebook, and then you would put the links to your post into the bolster group. So super, I'm not sure how to share my posts into this group. So what we would do is, once we have the bolster groups in place, because let's say if all 100 people in this group do it, it's too much. You don't want to be liking and commenting on 100 people. It's like, it's going to be overwhelming, right? But if we have groups of say 15 to 20 people, then every day everyone would just pop their link into the group, and you would just go through and, hey, these are my 15 people. I'm just going to go ahead, click on their link, comment, like, share if you feel like that's appropriate. So yeah, somewhere between 10 and 20 people a group works really well. My sweet spot is 20, actually. Ignore me. My sweet spot is 20. I'm safe. I have enough. I am enough. That's so true. So true. Just another thing on the enough story. So I was in this beautiful workshop with Jordana, and it was challenging at the time, and I had a fear of love, oversharing. And at that time, I met my partner, but it was all the work that I did there, and he was just there. He was a friend of a friend, and we got introduced, and I met him there, and he's in America and I'm here, but we're still very deeply connected. And when I got to spend time with him, the first thing he said is, there's a 1 in 400 trillion chance that you're here with me in this moment. And that proves that you are enough, that you're meant to be exactly where you are. And that was the thing. He had me at you're enough. So there you go. Okay. Do you need a business plan on Instagram? I think you can do both. It can be lonely for me helping others all the time. Oh, I love that, Michelle. Yeah, it totally is. It can be just knowing that you have requiring people to join business page and ask questions, or just leave it open. I would leave it open for your business page. I'm lovable. Yeah. I'll drop in, if you guys haven't already seen pictures of me and Robert, I will drop in a picture so you can see who he is. Yeah, you guys are lovable. No, God, you're crying. Stop it. I cry all the time in these, and I had a cry this morning. Okay, you are crying. Okay, we're moving on. Yes. So that will be what the bolster group will be for. So the bolster group was where you foster that deep connection pool, a great thing. Because again, there's 100 people in the group, there's probably 50 active users in this group. But if you know you have a group of 20, it's valuable connected feedback. So these are the people when you're like updating your profile pic to say, hey, I've just updated my Facebook cover. Can someone have a look and make sure it's okay? Can you give me your thoughts? And so this becomes your social network, your pod, your deeply connected social pod, right? And I will help facilitate. Oh, I didn't know where that came from, but obviously the universe wants me to help facilitate these pods. So I only came up with this concept, or this idea, that I knew I wanted to create a networking group for everyone within the group, but I wanted it to be meaningful. So I'll go ahead and facilitate the groups for you guys. And that way we can make sure that we all look after each other. Yeah, you'll feel the right approach depending on the topic and people. Totally. So sweet. Yeah. Perfect. That's okay, Donzi. Whenever you post, Robert is handsome. He's a good cat. Although he does need a haircut right now in America. I'm like, come on, baby, time. He's like, I'm growing my bangs for you. I'm like, all right then. Yeah, awesome sharing in the group. Okay. Let me see. I'd love to see just how everyone's feeling right now. If you haven't already commented, how many people just put a me, yes, I want to be in the bolster group. If you could let me know what that looks like, that would be super cool. How many people are keen to be part of the bolster group? I'd love to know that. Okay, super. What's going on? Yay. You guys are so cute. Awesome. All right, so bolster, please. Me. I love it. Okay, so are you ready? Wherever you are, I want you to get your hands ready for some cheering and some clapping, because it's been so, I think you're all my one. And that's why I think the bolster groups are going to be so great, right? Because we all get to connect in there. But I made a promise that I would pick one from the group who I would create their social media for. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and all this stuff. In fact, what I might even do, again, it's what happens when you go off the fly. I'm going to share with you how I do this, right? So that you guys see how it all comes together. I'm going to share with you how this looks, I think. So I'm going to create 30 days of content. I'm going to link this person's existing images and create an image library that this person can use in the future. I'm also going to craft their caption sheet for the 30 days that matches their content. And then I'm going to do this based on their strategy map, their values and their offers. And the person who is my one that I'm going to do this for is the very beautiful Deborah. Yay! And the crowd goes wild. We're doing this for Deborah. Please show Deb some love. The reason why Deborah is just the most beautiful, inspired, gorgeous human being. She shows up here every day. She's been this beautiful voice of grace, and just she's got such a beautiful energy and field. She's showing up in both groups every day. That wasn't a requirement. And even when she's struggling, she gives it a red hot freaking crack, which I freaking love, right? So Deborah, you're my one. I can't wait to be oh my God, screaming with joy. Yeah, I can't wait to do this for you. I see you doing the work. I see you with your working the way through it all the time, updating your Facebook covers, doing your values, doing your images, redoing them, getting them right. It's I feel so blessed to have you in this space, and I just love who you are, and I would love to shine a light on you. So, and we can share that with everyone else too. So we'll need to organize. I'm going to reach out to you and we'll organize a time to get all of this done. Deborah, I love you too. Yeah, I felt that it was hard. Don't get me wrong, this was hard. There's like a bunch. I was like, I don't know how to pick one. And then my team's like, can you do more than one? I'm like, no, I can't, but maybe I can, right? So because I couldn't just pick one, what I thought I would do is offer the opportunity to give you some feedback on how we can move forward. And so if you would like to know how to work with me and how I can do this for you and give you some feedback on how this can be pieced together, I've opened up some space in my calendar. I don't usually do one-on-one stuff because I find that I don't have the time. But I've done that. I've opened up like 15 spaces in my calendar. So I'm going to drop that link into the group in a sec. And you're more than welcome. They're just 15-minute calls. I'm not here to like, you know, try and fix all the problems, but I'm happy to give you some personalized feedback, show you how to link the calendar, show you what the next steps look like, how to do what it is that you're looking to achieve, what do you need to get there, just give you some really high valued, superpowered one-on-one support. So I would love to do that for you guys. I'm just going to drop the link for my calendar in here, but I can also email it to you guys. Hopefully that works. And there's just some 15-minute appointments over the next few days. So go ahead. Angela, I love you so much. I'd love to be of service to you guys in a deeper way. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? I have one, right? Because I thought I would get 20 people in this group. Remember when we started, and if you guys don't know, Jenna works really closely with me, and she's a beautiful soul, and I'm so blessed to have Jenna in my life, because Jenna's the one who encourages me to show up, and she's the one that says, you know, your work is good, you can do this. And I'm like, oh my God, I think I just waffled on too much about my life. And they're like, she's no, it loves it. So this is a big high five to Jenna too, because Jenna has been so pivotal in bringing this together and making sure that we all can show up in a really powerful way. So yeah, I love you more. Love all of you guys. I love everyone who's showing up, everyone who's contributing. I just have so much gratitude and love for the group. And I want to continue the love, right? I want to continue the story. I want the love story to go on. I'm not ready for it to finish. So next steps for everyone, right? So step one, I've dropped a link in the group. If you want to book a call with me, you could totally do that. We're definitely going to have an opportunity to connect one-on-one so I can be of service to you. So that's that one done. Boom. It's in the group. If you can't see it, I'll pop it in after the call, right? Number two is the bolster groups. So I will facilitate the bolster groups. So once we have those units of however many people there are, maybe it's just this group evolved, I will create these micro groups, and whether those groups will be messenger groups, or they'll be part of, like, say, a Facebook group like this one, or we'll create micro groups within this group, we can do that too, right? So that's my second commitment. So we still have lots of opportunity to stay connected. And the third one, so 1, 2, 3, join my other group, right? Because if you're interested in sales funnels, because this is all about content, right? And this has been about connection, which is my favorite stuff. But in the other space, I talk about how to bring that to life in a more strategic way. I'm still like gooey and cry on the calls, and like I cried this morning in this morning's call because they were asking me how I dealt with my perfection issues. So you know, you still get more of this stuff, maybe some more strategy, and maybe some other things, like the more of the implementation stuff and the building stuff. So Paula, You are totally natural. You're natural as you, the you that you're meant to be, that the world is waiting for. I need you as you are. So important. We all have friends that need each other. That's the beautiful thing about supporting each other. I wholeheartedly believe that we're in this together. I wholeheartedly believe that this tribe business is the modern tribe. And this is how we support each other. This is how we grow. And this is how we make a difference. And this is how we create a ripple effect. We can't do it on our own. No woman is an island. We're in it together. So you are. Yeah, just find your sugar cube. I'll drop the links to the other group. They're all actually already in this chat. Yesterday's group had 250 comments and I couldn't answer each one with like something, but I want you to know that I see you. I see you, I read them all, I click on them. I'll comment as much as I possibly can, but I see you, I appreciate you. I so have loved this time together, and it's not over. This is just the beginning of really cool stuff. So thank you. Is there anything else that you need? Yeah, so anything else I can do for you? Yeah, so perfect. Ah, Sunny, that's so kind. That's so kind. Look, I think this piece that we've talked about, I hope, I try to live this in how I do business, right? You got to give a little to get a little. My mum was like, I don't know why you spend all the time on your Facebook groups. I don't understand. I'm like, Mum, this is how you do business now. And I'm like, this is how it works. You know, you give a little, you get a little. You build connection, you build relationships, all. And she's like, I get it now. Got it, Nana? We're all good. Biggest blessings to you guys. I'll see some of you on the calls over the next couple of days. I'll reconnect about the bolster groups. It's not over. I'll see you in the other group. I'm there 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so Australian Eastern Time every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, Lucy. Is it Luciana? Luciana, my Fijian girlfriend. I just love it. In Perth, perfection. My princess, my princess. So lovely to have you here. And I can't even say goodbye. Right, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Biggest blessings to you guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the other groups, and we'll stay in contact in this group for the next wee while. Peace out.